beautiful. Hey guys, what's up, everybody? You all know it took me a while to do this live stream, but when you come to Ethiopia, you have got to do a live stream, guys. All right, Ethiopia. You guys always bring me back somehow to my mind. I think even God knew that this guy, this man, he needs to go to Ethiopia right now, and then he can continue with other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very excited, guys. I'm in Ethiopia. If you're in Ethiopia, please let me know where you are right now in Ethiopia. I'm very excited, man. I'm here for you. I'm here for my people. I'm gonna be here for very few days, actually, very few days. I think I've, I think I've never been in Ethiopia for these few days. You know what I'm saying, guys? Wait. I've never been in Ethiopia for these few days. I'm sorry, guys. There was one phone call coming in. You understand, guys? So I'm gonna be here for very few days. So I just want to say this, man. If you're here in Ethiopia, if you're in Addis Ababa, let's meet up. All right, let's meet up. Let's have a talk. Let's have a conversation a little bit, because I wouldn't want to leave without meeting my people. So I would love to meet you guys up and to kind of connect with my people right before I leave. All right, it's very important. But let me just pray a little quick and have this session. God, I thank you, first of all, for bringing me here to Ethiopia once again. I'm glad. I love this place, and I'm glad that I'm back home again. And for the coming few minutes that we're going to spend here together with my people, I just pray that you'll be here with us. Most importantly, lead us and guide us. In your precious name I pray. Amen. All right, guys. So let me know where you're joining from, where you're watching from. It's going to be really amazing. And I'm excited, man. I think, as I was saying earlier, that I think God knew that at this particular time, I really need to be here in Ethiopia to kind of like come back to my normal sense. You know what I'm saying? Because I will tell you the truth, man. I'm not kind of guy that I can stay in one place for a long time. And when that happens, it really tortures me. Like, I feel tortured and I lose my creativity, because I was not created that way. I was created to be here and there. I was created to connect with people. I was created to just do that, right? So when I stay in one place for a long time, my creativity it actually decline, and I become very, I don't know, I delay in everything. You know what I'm saying? I become very complacent, and I don't like it. So I think God, he really knows that. So what he does, once in a while, he always kind of like give me these trips, right? If I will stay for 1 month in my country, then it's gonna be like, sometimes if I'm in my country for that long time, then I even decide to just go to another city, because I cannot stay in one place for a long time. I can't. It's just impossible. I like traveling. I like seeing the world. I like connecting with my people. So here we are in Ethiopia. I just landed a couple hours back, and I'm gonna be here for a few days. And I just want to say what's up to everybody. Let me know where you're from. I'm here, first of all, guys, for this summit. It's called Afri-Ran Summit. It's a summit that is related to Nile River. You all know that there've been a lot of tension when it comes to Nile River. Talk about Egypt, talking about Ethiopia, talk about Sudan. But this is the initiative that was done, I believe, by the Ethiopians or Ethiopian government to actually bring together all these 12 different countries that is actually the source of Nile River. Because some of us, we know only 3 countries, but actually there's actually 12 countries that contribute to the Nile River, including my country, Tanzania, right? So they started this 2 years ago. And then last year, I was also here, I was invited. And this is the 3rd summit. And I'm invited here. And this summit is prepared by the Ministry of Water and Foreign Affairs, if I'm not mistaken. So a lot of people from different countries in Africa actually gathering here to kind of like hear the discussions and the topic that we're going to be discussing about. Just giving you guys this to know what is popping up, all right? Because some of you I've started to see people asking me, why are you here? Why? Let me know. Why are you in Ethiopia? Why am I in Ethiopia? I'm home. Get out of here, man. This is my home. They still asking me, why am I here? Leave me alone, man. I'm home. When you go back home, nobody asks you, why are you back home? It's home. Where's that paper? Okay, I can't find it right now, but it's basically about, they're discussing about sharing resources. That's basically the topic. You know, instead of fighting, instead of arguing with one another, instead of beating with one another, instead of, you know, all this stuff, you know, instead of that, it is the time for us to come together as African countries and to share our resources, to share what we have. All right. If we do that, if we distribute our resources to our people, then what will happen is that we are no longer going to be fighting. We're going to find the proper ways to develop ourselves, our people, and our families, because that's the most important thing. All right. To take care of our families and of the next generation. There's no reason for us to fight over the resources that God has blessed us with. We need to sit down to agree and to decide and, you know, to share. So basically that's going to be all about. And I think ministers of water resources have been invited from all these different countries. So they'll be here. Basically, they're already here. I think the summit is starting tomorrow. I'm going to try to talk to them because I would love to stream live through my platform. And I'll see if I can get access, because last year I did not get the access. But this year, I hope I can get that access. If that happens, then you guys will be able to see. If that does not happen, then you'll be able to see just the vlog. I'm sorry, the recap of the events. And I'm really excited because, you know, when you're invited in the events like this, you have to contribute. Last year I contributed and I was asking for that video, but I never got it because the company that was hired to deal with the videos, I don't know, they disappeared and they never sent the video to me. I was really hard because I actually, you know, contributed something really powerful. But this year, man, I'm going to make sure that I get the footage, you know what I'm saying? So if you're in here, if you want to participate, I believe it's going to be done here in Skylight Hotel. That's where I am right now. And I just love to connect with you guys. You know what I'm saying? I love to connect with you. It's been a while, and I love to reconnect with my family, to hear the stories, perhaps to do a little bit of interviews, talk with everybody. You know, how is life going on right now? You know what? And I just love to have those questions with my people. You know what I'm saying? We have very limited days, so limited days, basically like 2 days. Like I have 2 days to stay here, like tomorrow and Sunday. So it's gonna be really hard for me to go out. But the best thing I can do is that if you guys will come to participate tomorrow, it's gonna be amazing. I hope it's open to people. I mean, for people to come and to listen. I hope that's the case. If that's the case, then you know, if you perhaps you have some free time tomorrow, you know, you can come on in here, you know, and we can connect and just talk. It's been a while. We need to reconnect. All right. And if that's not the case, then I think on Sunday we have a schedule of visiting the city. I believe you're going to go to Outdoor Museum. I'm very excited to see Outdoor Museum because I believe I was the first one actually to film Outdoor Museum before it was completed. That was like a year ago. You know, I came here, I filmed. I have that video on my YouTube channel, Swahili Nation, and I shared that video with the rest of the world. Everybody was so excited, and I couldn't wait to see the end product of Outdoor Museum, because one thing that I've learned about Ethiopia is that every single thing that has been done in Ethiopia, like, there's a reason behind. So when you go to Outdoor Museum, you'll find this, like, I believe there were like 12 pillars, and all of these 12 pillars, they're resembling something. The design, the architect of the Outdoor Museum, it represents something like, I don't know, a shield and something. You know, everything. Like, if you go to this room, it represents something. If you go to that room, it represents something. All right. Okay. There's this one place, you know, there's a table where you can take this traditional Ethiopian coffee. And I saw there's an African map. That African map, it doesn't have countries inside the map. It doesn't have any borders. It represents that we're one people. And you know, at the end, at the lines of these African continents, you will see the flags of each countries in the continent. What does it represent? That Africa, we are one. You know, don't focus on those borders. We need to think about that. You know what I'm saying? So I was really excited. And also, I have one thing that I want to say. I know I'm in Ethiopia. I know I've been invited here by the government. All right, Foreign Affairs. They reached out through the embassy of Ethiopia to Tanzania. You know, I was called up, you know, by His Excellence. I mean, by this, I think the Secretary of His Excellence the ambassador of Ethiopia to Tanzania, and I was told that you know, they would love to meet up with me. There's some information that they would love to share with me, but I was at that moment I was very occupied with some other projects, so I was not able to meet. But then, you know, we ended everything through the cause and everything. And all right, so that's what happened. That's the backstory of what is going on. But in Tanzania, let me tell you this guy's story. What happened in Tanzania? You know, I've been invited, but I'm gonna say it anyways because I'm always keeping 100%. In Tanzania, there's no dollars right now, and I hate to say this because coming to another African country, you need to find dollars to come to another African country. This is ridiculous. Not only to Ethiopia. If you want to come to Tanzania today, you need to have dollars. If you want to go to Kenya today, you need to have dollars. If you want to go to South Africa today, you need to have dollars. If you want to go to Ghana, to Nigeria, you need to have dollars. This is ridiculous. I do not understand why Africa, we are not changing this. So right now in Tanzania, there's no dollars. I went to all the banks in Tanzania, no dollar, even a single dollar. I only needed $50. Guess what I needed for this $50? To pay for a visa when I get here on arrival. By the way, kudos to Ethiopia, because right now I can pay my visa on arrival. At least that is a big state, because for most of African countries here, you need to actually apply for a visa in your country before you get to the country. So kudos to that. First of all, I'm grateful for that I can just leave, take a flight, and come here with my $50 in my hand, pay visa on the airport, and then get in the country. So kudos to that, Ethiopia, for doing that, because not so many African countries have done that. Ethiopia doing that. This is the mother of Africa. This is the center, capital city of Africa. So you guys doing that, it makes sense. For African countries should be coming here and get visa on arrival. But also, it's not going to be fair if for Ethiopians, they're not going to be allowed to get visa on arrival. Today, Ethiopians, if they want to go to Tanzania, they're not going to get visa on arrival. You need to apply, and most likely, you might not get that visa. Why? Because it's very complicated, more than getting visa to United States. It's ridiculous. So I'm saying this in both sides, not only in Ethiopia, I'm saying it in Tanzania as well. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. What kind of nonsense is this, that today you need to apply for visa here and to wait for 1 week, 2 weeks to get to Tanzania? What kind of nonsense is that? Well, what is Tanzania? Is Tanzania heaven on earth? No, 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 no. We are one people. We need to make a better system for our people to travel so that we can exchange, so that we can do business with one another, so that we can visit one another. We can learn about each other. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people here wants to visit Tanzania, but they can't because it's almost impossible to get visas. So Tanzania, you better work on that. You know what I'm saying? Because me, I'm a Tanzanian. I'm coming here to Ethiopia, and I need visa on arrival. I did not have to apply visa from home. So kudos Ethiopia. Anyways, but I had, thank you for that sticker. But I had, guys, remember, in Tanzania, there's no dollars right now. I went to all the banks in Tanzania. I almost missed my flight finding dollars. No, I went to all the foreign exchange. They don't have dollars. So what I did, I went all the way to the airport, even to the airport, because when you just get off this is Tanzanian airport. When you get off there, there's a place where you can do exchange. I went to ask for $1, no dollars. There's a shortage of dollars everywhere. And I'm wondering, I'm like, why in the world am I searching dollar like I'm searching gold or something? But because this is the system that we want to operate within our countries. The only medium for exchange is dollar. That's the only way that I'm going to change my Tanzanian shillings to Ethiopian birr. And that's the same thing that Ethiopians are going to do, change your money to Tanzanian money. That's the same thing in all the continent of Africa. Well, it's ridiculous. These things are ridiculous, and I don't know why we keep entertaining these things. And I don't know why things are not changing. And I don't know why African Union is not changing these things. I don't know why our countries are not deciding to stop these things. This is madness. It's madness. You might not understand this until you travel. Mind you, there's no dollar in the entire country. I don't know where they hide it. So the price of dollar went really high. Right now, $1 in Tanzania is equal to 2,600 shillings. That's the highest amount you've never found. So because there's a shortage of dollar, there's a black market of dollar. And I know that in here, in Tanzania, there is black market of dollar. Guess what? You're not going to get for that 2,600. Tanzanian shillings. No, you can get for 3,000, for 3,500, because people who are holding dollars, they're just selling it with higher price. So I went all the way to the airport. I don't have dollars. I'm talking to organizers here. They say, hey, man, you're going to need that $50 because they're not going to let you get in at the airport if you don't have $50 for your visa. And man, that's the moment that it really hit me hard. And I was like, no, something is very wrong with our countries. Yeah, I know it's a system, but this system, it doesn't work. It doesn't help us. It doesn't help us. So, because $50 is not a little money. It's a lot of money. And if you don't have that, means you're not going to be able to travel. You're not going to be able to see your neighbors. You're not going to be able to see other countries. You're not going to be able to visit. That's why it's almost impossible to travel within the continent of Africa. Dangote, he mentioned the other day that he needs to apply for visa to go to African countries. And he don't even need to apply to some of the European. If he applied just Schengen visa, he can travel to a lot of European countries. It's almost impossible to do business in Africa because of visas. And he got no time for that. To wait for 1 week, to wait for visa to come from this guy and that guy. No. As a result, sometimes they just decide not to do any business with any country. And you lose money. We say Africa is poor. Africa is not poor, but the system is poor. The system is poor, and the system, because system is poor, we end up living in a life like this. We might be able to create a lot of money if we just remove these ridiculous, rules and all this stuff. So what happened is, man, I did not have dollar, and I cannot come here without, because I'll be kept in the airport. I'm not going to be allowed to enter within the country. So I had to change my money to euro. Guys, to euro. And euro, it was just so expensive. I took euro. I came all the way to Ethiopia. I paid 50 euro. Of course, I got change in Birr. And I'm here. Why am I saying this? I'm not here to complain, but I'm here to give a suggestion, humbly suggestion, to all African countries that, guys, it's no longer time for that. This is not the time for that. It's not the time for that, guys. Okay, at least allow me to come with my local currency to change here to your local currency. Why should I have dollar to change, to come? Why should I have dollar to bring here? I brought dollar, I paid, and I'm receiving the change in Ethiopian birr. And when I go back to Tanzania, I need to take that to change it to dollar, to get Tanzania, to get it Tanzanian shillings. Why don't we use my local currency? I'm coming with Tanzanian shillings. I'm here. I'm changing to Ethiopian birr. That's it. Oh, you're coming from Ethiopia with Ethiopian birr. You come to Tanzania. You change to Tanzanian shillings. Why don't we do that? Is it so difficult to do that? No. You don't even need international permission to do that. No. You just decide that, all right, in our countries, we're going to receive all local African currency. That's it. And guess what's going to happen, man? We're going to increase the value of our money. I studied economics. I know these things. The value of our money keep depreciating because we keep appreciating their money rather than our own money. Today, African money doesn't have any value. Why? Because we don't promote our own currency. We promote their currency. We made it. We think like dollar is like a gold, or it's like God here on earth. Like when you have dollar, you have everything. Oh my God, I have dollar. It's just a paper, just like your own paper. No meaning. We don't understand that the more we use it, the more we depreciate the value of our currency. It's simple. It's that simple as that. Today, even in my country, when you go there, when you go to other offices, they receive dollars. In my own country. The same thing here. I wish, let me tell you this, I wish, like, even when you get to the hotel, even you're a white person, you're Asian, no matter what, you must pay money in Ethiopian birr. So you come with your dollar, you exchange there at the airport, you come with Ethiopian birr. That's how we can promote, and that's how we can increase the value of our own currency. We keep whining, we keep complaining that our economy. No. We ourselves, we disregard our economy. We put no value in our money, in our currency. We put no respect in our currency. Who do you expect to put respect in your currency? Today, when you go to the United States, are you going to go with your own local money? Are you going to be able to use it there? No. If you go to UK, no. But why in here? It's okay. Colonized mentality. Africans still colonized. And it's shame on us because this, ain't nobody is going to be blamed for this except us. We are to blame for this. Why don't we just, I don't understand. Like, that's what I'm saying, guys. Some of you, I keep telling me that, man, it's, how are you going to unite Africa? It's impossible. No, no, no. This is very easy. It's the easy thing to unite this continent. You just need individuals who are in power, willingly to decide and to be like, it's the time. I'm telling you. Sometimes our leaders does things that we do not agree with, but they do it anyways. And we end up just going with the flow anyways. So it doesn't matter whether people they want or they don't want, but if they decide to do this, this is going to work. And it's easy, like these currencies. We just have decided in the continent, we're going to use our own currency. All right, we don't have a single currency in the continent, which I think it's impossible to have an African currency. It's very important to have an African currency, but we don't have it. So what can we do right now as we're waiting for the African currency? Okay, let's use our local currency. Wherever you go with your money. That's why, you know, I've released this we started a new podcast. Please, if you're on YouTube or here on TikTok or X or Instagram, thank you so much for everybody who's joining. Please like this video. Please share with neighbor. Please subscribe. You can use Super Chat, Super Sticker, Super Thanks. You can join membership. You can join Patreon. You can use PayPal. Whatever you have, the links are in the description. I really appreciate for your support. All right. What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh my God, I can't believe I just forgot. What was I saying? All right, yeah. We might not have a single currency, African currency right now. So are we going to wait until 10 years and 50 years to come to have that currency while we're still using dollar today and our currency keep on depreciating? Today in Zimbabwe, they keep changing currency over and over and over again. Their currency has no value. No value. And I'm glad, man. I reached out to one of my brother from Zimbabwe. His name is Rutengelo, something Rutengelo. I reached out to him like 2 months ago, and I just saw his text on my TikTok. He replied, we are going to connect tomorrow. I think we'll have conversation, and I'm going to bring him here to talk about, we're going to talk about a lot of things in Africa. Anyways, shout out to that brother, by the way. So let me tell you this, guys. We don't have a single currency in Africa. Our currency value keep on depreciating. Why? Because we promote a foreign currency in our own continent. Why? As the leaders, don't we just come together and be like, all right, guys, so from now onward, in our continent, we're going to use our local currency. Yes, we don't have a single currency. Let's use our local currency. You're an Ethiopian, you're going to Kenya, take your Ethiopian birr, go to Kenya, change it to Kenyan shilling, use it. Don't start changing your currency to dollar and then dollar to Kenya. No, man, we are promoting their money. This is the same thing as you taking your money and keeping in the bank, saving account. And you think you're going to have interest of 1% or whatever. Let me tell you, okay, bankers, they're going to hate me by saying this. Let me tell you this, guys. One of my financial principle, which I will share with you guys, that do not keep your money in the account, bank account. Because when you keep in the bank account, you make them rich while you receive a little bit of money. How do you think the bank run their businesses? How do you think? I started about this, I know. How do you think the banks run their businesses with your money? With your money, they run with your money. You keep there, you are like your let's say $10,000 as a saving account. They use that money to run their businesses, and you get 10% or you get 1% in a year of that, 10,000, like you get 1,000, and you're like, oh, at least I got 1,000. No. Don't keep your money in the account. It's the same thing we're doing in Africa right now. Promoting dollars instead of promoting our own money, promoting euros instead of promoting our own currency. Why don't we decide that now we're going to use our local currency? Wherever you go with your local currency, we can be exchanged there. Man, in this case, in this sense, Your money is going to have value in our country. Our money is going to have value in your country. And we're going to keep on promoting our currency. And that's what it takes. But right now, the continent is bleeding. Every country in the continent, when you go there, there's no dollars. You know what they do? They just reduce the circulation of dollar in your country. Why? Because they want to increase the value of that currency. The less the supply, the higher the demand, and the higher the value. It's economics. More supply, low demand, you know what I'm saying? Because people, they get whatever they want, and the value depreciating. And that's what happened. Our currency, there's a higher supply of our currency, but no value. Why? Because they decrease the circulation of dollars, and we use dollar in the mediums of exchange for everything. As a result, our money keeps on depreciating. Their money keep on up. You cannot blame them for that. This is blaming us. I don't know. Do we have economists in this continent that can advise our leader in our countries? Sometimes I wonder, what kind of economists do we have in the continent? That's why these people, they look down on us. They look at us. They say they're not colonized. Look at them. They love dollars. They use our dollars. Look at them. Oh my goodness. They say. So this is to say, no attack to anybody, but this is to say, Africans, we're tired. We want to visit each other. We want to run our businesses. And, you know, your leaders, people in power position, if I become a leader of a country one day, traveling in Africa, I came to realize that Africa is struggling with very little things. Like, in order for Africa to change, we just need to work on a very little things. Very little things, guys. No big things. No, Africans, they don't want big things. They just want little things. Things like this, what I'm talking about. We need convenience. You know, the biggest difference between Africa and the rest of the continent is convenience. It's convenience. In Africa, convenience is almost impossible. Nobody cares about nobody. Even our government doesn't care about nobody. I was just thinking this the other day. Let me say this. In Tanzania, if you get a project from the government does not give you money first. You need to use your own money to run that project. And after you finish running, you give the report and then they pay you. But guess what? They take even 3 years to pay you. You took your money to invest in the project to do. This is government stealing from people. You took your own money. You got a project from the government to work on, maybe building schools or building hospitals. You use your own money to build it. And then you give a report for them to return to you, to give the money. Guess what? They take, man, there's no urgency. They could pay you after 5 years. So how are you going to run your life? How are you going to run your business? You use all your money for the project, and they still take that long to pay you back the money. This is in Tanzania. Man, I was thinking today, I have my friends who are struggling, man, with their businesses because they gave all the money they did. Man, I'm like, is this how the government's supposed to be? In my country, I'm talking about Tanzania, like the government's supposed to drain the citizen like this? Only in Africa. Okay, perhaps in other countries as well. I'm not sure about that. What kind of system is that? Like, you are government. We pay you tax. And you take my money to do your own project. And I deliver the project, yet you're not paying me my money. How do you want me to operate? So in Africa, a lot of entrepreneurs, their businesses, they die. Not because they cannot run it. No, because government killed their businesses like this. No, I don't have any money. How am I going to run my business? It's government. Man, I'm telling you, I know this is the big fight I've chosen to fight with my own government. And I say, man, I'm not going to stay silent. No, because, man, we're supposed to trust. You guys are supposed to help us to operate better. But not diminishing us, but not killing our businesses. When it comes to the matter of tax, do you know how much tax they want from us? They don't delay. They will close your business anytime. They don't care about your family. They don't care about anything. No negotiation. But them, nobody can do anything. They just don't pay you. You know what's the reason why? Because today in my country, if you have a leader leading this street, he could be moved anytime. So when he's moved, a new leader come and all the process begin from the start. And they move this to another place and now another come and then you start from the beginning. And I'm like, what kind of system is this? There should be a system that even if you move some of the leaders, still the people can get their rights. It's just as simple as that. This is what citizens want. But I do not understand. Why do you have to kill people's business and you are the government? Man, people are thieves. This is my country, man. This is Tanzania. This is Tanzania, man. And I'm talking about Tanzania right now. If you're not going to welcome me when I go back, it doesn't matter. But this is Tanzania, man. This is Tanzania. They don't care about your business. They don't care about whatever you do. They don't care about it. They just take your money. You're going to use it. You're going to spend it. People, men are crying. You use billions of money, millions of money to build school, to build hospitals. And then you expect to receive return from the government to pay you for the work you've done with your own money. They still not pay you first year, second year, three. This is our governments, guys. This is what our government does to us, people. And when you talk, they say, don't stop talking. You do know how much government is doing for you. How much government is doing for me? No, it's not about how much government. You're not doing enough. Do enough. Do your damn job. Don't tell me that I'm doing. No, you're not doing enough. Do everything you can. That is your responsibility. If you fail, step aside, let other people stay on the wheel and lead the country. It's as simple as that. Don't sit down and tell me how many good things you have done. No, wow, there's a lot of bad things have been done there. Talk about them. Give me a strategy. How are you going to make that happen? Man, I don't understand. What was it? For me, I don't understand. How could you be a leader and not get your work done? I don't understand. I honestly do not understand. Because I'm not a leader of a country, but I'm a leader in my own stuff, and I get things done. You understand what I'm saying? I get things done. I just do my part. I don't understand. I don't understand. Honestly, for me, I don't understand. How can government be inefficient? I don't understand. I really don't understand. If I'm a president of a country today, oh my goodness, I'm telling you, you're going to be efficient. Because people I'm going to place there in the government are people who are going to get the things done. I don't care whether I know you or I don't know you. What I want to know, that you get the work done. If you get the work done in the certain period of time, you are there. I put you there today. You're not doing anything. I take you out in 1 week. I don't have to put you there for 1 month to see what you're doing. No, I'll give you 1 week to see the changes in whatever sector you're in. If there's no changes, I'm getting you out. Somebody else is going to come, is going to do that job, better job than you, because this is working for the people, not working for yourself, not working for your family. You're working for the people. And I'm talking specifically about Tanzania. You're working for your people. Anyways, as Red was asking what was the topic. Honestly, it's just what's up, Ethiopia. I'm here to just say hi, but I don't know why I get here because my own government really just... Guys, I don't know what to tell you, man. I know everybody, I know you might not be happy with your government and all this stuff, but I'll tell you this, man. It's the same story in the entire continent of Africa, man. Africans, we're not happy with our own governments because I do not understand. I just don't understand. For me, I don't understand, guys. I'll tell you the truth, I don't understand. You have all the power in your shoulders to make changes, but you don't do nothing. I don't understand. You keep diminishing. You keep using citizens. You keep not paying them, not giving them rights. Man, this thing is gonna come to an end one day. You can't keep doing that to your own people. Government is supposed to be there to protect its people. Now people are hating on their governments because they're not getting the job done. This is not how it's supposed to be, man. People put you there. That is your responsibility. I'm telling you, this is not even God is going to judge you. No, no, no. You are people going to judge you. And that judgment, you're going to feel it. I'm telling you, man, this is ridiculous. Man, I'm hearing a lot of cases. If you know how many Tanzanians come to me, just that, please talk about this, man. Mind your business. This is my business. What the hell are you talking about? Who are you? Mind your business. This is my business. This is my business. You understand? If you focus on your, this is my business. Do you know what I'm doing? This is my business. Well, let me tell you this. This is my business. You understand? I don't have another job. I work for Africa, and this is my business, to talk about governments in Africa. When they do something wrong, talk about it. When they do something right, to applaud them. This is my business. I don't have other business. You understand? I'm minding my business right now. Just had to throw that there. This is my business. If let me ask you this, who say mind your business. Let me ask you this. What business are you doing? What are you doing? What is your work? What is your job? So whatever job, think about that job. That today you get a tender from the government. And they don't give you money. The matter of fact, in order for you to qualify to get that tender, you need to show that you have a huge pocket. Then they give you a tender to use your own money to build school. Why? Because at the end of it, when you reach like more than 50%, 60%, you give the invoice to the government, they're going to pay you back your money. You do that. You build a school, you finish everything, kids going to school, good job, noble job. Now you need your money to continue to run your business, to do some other projects for yourself and everything. And first year, money does not come. Second year does not come. Third year does not come. Fourth year does not come. Fifth year does not come. That government, and has money. At the same time, you hear these guys corrupted, this corruption here and there. People just misusing money, mismanaging resources everywhere. Are you going to tell me to mind my business if that is your business? No, I'm telling you, you're going to beg me to talk about it. But please help me. But this is how the government of Africa doing to its people. And for this, I'm only confident to talk about Tanzania because I'm from there and I know this is what is happening. So that is crazy. I'm telling you, I'm not even here talking to government. No, I'm here talking about my people, standing with my people, ordinary folk. Because you know where we are right now in Africa is the people versus the government. It's not supposed to be that way. And we've been giving those warnings so many times, but they don't listen. Now people are turning away, turning against their own government. The enemy of the people first in our countries is the government. And it's ridiculous. I don't understand. I don't understand. People, we voted for you to be there and you become our enemy. For me, I don't understand why we're getting here. This is not to blame whites. It's not to blame whatever Western influence. No. It's just simple. We have people who do not get their job done. We have lazy people, lousy people. They don't know how to do nothing. They don't know how to do nothing. They know how to do nothing. There's no other language. I understand. These are very simple things to be done. Very simple things. Because you could simply give the right to your people. Simply like that. Okay, you've done your work properly, everything. Okay, here is your check. Why withholding that check? Why? Let me know. Let me know. Oh my God. You know what? I'm just laughing for you. Who are you? I'm just laughing for you. Perhaps you just came here right now. Perhaps you just see me right now. Let me tell you this one thing in my life that I never searched for. I used to do long time ago before I started this. Search for attention. That's the least thing I want from my life. If that is what I want, this TikTok right now, it will be off because you're 15 people watching here. You understand? Yeah. You just go back and see everything. See everything. See everything. Let me tell you this. Who are you? Let me ask you. Do you know how many times I came to Ethiopia? How many times? Do you know? If you know, then just shut up because you're the one seeking for attention right now, and I'm just gonna ignore you. Appreciate everybody who is joining right now. I'm sorry, everybody. I just had to address this one annoying person here in the comment section. I just had to address that. These people, you know, I already say that the things to ignore and the things to come right on top of it right away. And it's people like this. Even your name is who are you? What kind of name is that? Who are you? Get out of here, man. Hey guys, appreciate. I got a notification 17 seconds ago. That's amazing. It's good to have you here. Come on. What type of question is that, home? Guys, if there's any question, please drop down in the comment section and I'll be getting out of here after reading your question. I want to go to Ethiopia so bad. I wanted to go since I was a kid. I'm now 60 years old and haven't gone there yet. Oh, please, come on, man. You cannot just keep living in that dream. You got to make it a reality. You understand? You have been wanting to go to Ethiopia so bad. Pack your bags, book the flight from Ethiopian Airlines, and then come to Ethiopia. It's as simple as that. All right? Yes. Do that. 60 years, do that. Pack your bags and come to Ethiopia as soon as possible. I've been wanting, now you're 60 years since a child. No, come on, man. Come on, man. Gotta be kidding me. Come to Ethiopia. See the day one in Ethiopia. I release a vlog day one in Ethiopia. It's pretty good. You see that, and I think it will motivate you to actually come here. Welcome to the land of origin, Ethiopia. Thank you so much. Welcome to the new flower, means Addis Ababa. Yes, Addis Ababa, the new flower. I know that. We understand the government in Africa don't put trust in the people as much as the people into politicians. Okay, so our organization, when we started beginning, we say this, that we're going to be the voice of the muteless. Why? Because our people are muted. They have a voice. We're not the voiceless. No, we believe you have a voice, but you're muted. Because you're muted, then we're going to speak on your behalf. All right? And the level that we are right now in African governments in Africa is people versus the government. There's no country in Africa you go and not seeing people blaming their government. Okay, I've seen difference in Rwanda. When I went to Rwanda, in Rwandese people themselves, they don't blame their government. And this is not on public, no, private conversation. Like you two just sitting down, they don't blame their government. They applaud their government, 1000%. And a lot of people, they say it's because of fear. No, those guys are not scared. It's not about fear, man. Not 100% they applaud, no, but majority of Rwandese, they applaud their government. So that's the only place I went in Africa that I saw people praising their government. And I remember in Tanzania when we used to have JPM, RIP, people they used to praise their government. But when you look at these leaders who are being praised, okay, then in Burkina Faso you go, they're praising their government, Ibrahim Traore. But when you look at these leaders, one thing in common they have, these guys, they're working so hard for their countries. They're getting things done. They're changing things. They're transforming things. Therefore, people, they feel like this is the leadership that is there for us. They're not there for their own agenda. They're there for us. They're standing on our behalf, speaking on behalf, working on our behalf. Therefore, they support it. But for the rest of us, that's not the same case. It's not the same case. It's not the same case. It's not the same case. And it's sad. Oh, yeah. You say yourself, Captain Ibrahim will see what he's doing so people determine he stays. Yeah, he's going to stay for 5 more years because of what he's doing, Captain. And we share that news here on Soil Nation. One of the reasons why they don't get much done is that they don't put the best people for the job around them. They put in friends and family. They may not be qualified for the job, and enemies. Exactly, Andre. That's one of the problems in Africa, actually. And this is one of the things. These parties, political parties we have, they don't do good to us. Because what they do is, when you get to the government with your party, they choose only people from that party. And these people, whether they know the work or they don't, they qualified or not, but they have to serve the will of the party. That's why I wish in African government, I wish they were allowed to have a single running people. Like you don't have party, but you run for president. Then you get to choose anyone from anywhere based on their authenticity. I can't mention that word. Based on their accountability, based on their reputation. But today, you come from whatever party, then you're gonna pick and choose those people who have been around you. You already know who's gonna be my, prime minister, who's gonna be minister of water, who's gonna be foreign minister. You already know. You already plan. And most of these guys, they don't do nothing, as Andre said. And those are the guys that they always bring the government down. But I'm telling you, man, it's not about party. When you're leading the country, it's not about party. That this party is leading. No, man, your party means nothing if the things are not moving forward. It's about the patriotism. It's people first. It's country first. And when it comes to that, you choose the most qualified people for work. A lot of people who are qualified, they're not even in the government. Why? Because they're left behind. I don't know, because of politics. Politics. I'm telling you, man, it doesn't. For me, if I am the president of the country and my prime minister is doing a hell of a job and people, they love him so much, I'm not going to feel jealous at all. Why should I feel jealous? And he's my prime minister. He's working for me. So when people are praising him, they're praising my government. If I want to run again for the government, they're going to choose me anyways because I have the best people at job. That's the leadership. Like, leadership is not, especially when you're a top dog, right? It's not about you getting things done. No, it's about you empowering other people, the leaders that are working with you, to get the job done. Today, for me, I'm proud because the work that we're doing, most of them, my assistant, the person that we've been working for 3 years right now, he's doing the work that I do. You know what I'm saying? He's doing the work, and my job is to train him to be able to do what I do, just like me, even better than me. That is success in leadership. So that guy, for example, today I filmed, I was taking care of my body and all those stuff. So I filmed some other episode for vlogs that will be released, I guess, tomorrow. And then I sent the videos to him. I was like, hey, edit this, put something together and send back to me, and then we're gonna upload this thing. You see, I already trust him because he gets the things done. He gets the job done. And that is how you empower as a leader. So if I'm a president, I have prime minister, I have a minister of foreign affairs, minister of education, whatever. My job is to empower them to do the job at the best of their ability. And when people praise them, praise the work that has been done, they're going to be praising my government. And all the praise actually comes to me at the end of the day. Why? Because I appoint the good leaders. And that is the leader. That is the top dog. How is supposed to lead? But today, this is what you're saying, Andrew. Just point friends, relatives, whatever. Oh. Okay, if you point relatives, I'm not saying, if point even your son, your wife, point. But let's see the work being done. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to balance this equation, all right? You can only put in government people that you know. And if my wife, she has high capability and capacity, she understands economics, she can bring difference in the country, then she has to bring difference in the country. If she doesn't, she has to be fired. Are you going to be able, are you going to be willing to fire your wife if she's not doing the job? That's the question that we need to be asked. Because, okay, you want to put them there, but let them do the job for the country, not for the family, because it's not a family business. This is the country business. But the problem is you put your relatives and they do nothing. Just take money away from you. You cannot fire you because it's family, it's bloodline. So you just get everything for yourself. The people, the country, suffering. Welcome to the land of origin. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. I'm in Addis also at the moment. Frank White, welcome, man. I hope we can. I hope we can meet up. Frank White, yeah, in Addis. Where are you in Addis? It'd be amazing to connect. I appreciate everybody who is joining. We have a lot of people joining on X. We have on YouTube as well as Instagram. We have a lot of people joining there. Appreciate you guys. Hey, my God. Yeah, I know even my government have been watching because they really censor me so bad. Yeah, get the message, man. I'm saying this thing so that you may get the message. Okay. Appreciate everybody who is joining. Please remember to like, remember to subscribe, and remember to follow if you haven't done that yet. And it's gonna be amazing. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do, man. Who are you? I'm gonna block you right now. Just make some loud noises here. And I don't like that. Oh, you know what? Let me just let you stay there for a while. Okay? By the voice of the muteless, eh? Some of the muted people, you would love to mute them again, like you. Who are you? I wish to mute you again right now, but I'm going to leave you there for a second, just to let you. Perhaps you have. Perhaps you don't have another place to talk. Sometimes, honestly, these negative people. Sometimes you just need to give them a chance to talk, because perhaps this is the only way that they could be healed. Talk about things. So please, you just continue to talk, eh? And people who are watching, don't be distracted with him. Yeah, so Ethiopia, I mean, it's good to be here. That was just a little introduction to share with you guys my journey here in Ethiopia, and I am very excited. For the forum tomorrow. I need to wake up early in the morning, and right now here in Ethiopia, it's already 1:30, man. It's almost 2, so I guess I'll be sleeping around 2. And I gotta enjoy this bed, man, because to be honest, my home bed is not as good as this. So I really need to enjoy this bed. So guys, I appreciate, man, for all of you guys who came here. I'm gonna come here a lot of time to do this live stream. I wish I had internet. I don't have internet. I wish I had internet because I wanted to go just around the streets and to film, like, the vibes in the city, just show the city. I don't have internet, so I think I'll do it a vlog type of thing. When we go out on Sunday, I'll just film a lot of things, a lot of stuff outside there to film the city. I love this city. I think it's one of the very beautiful cities in Africa. And I just thank God, man, by his grace and by his mercy, that I'm here again in Ethiopia. I'm grateful to those who invited me here. I'm grateful to this country, and I'm grateful to the people of Ethiopia, one of the amazing people I've ever seen. I just wish all the best, man. I know some of you would like me to talk about some of the things that are going on in Ethiopia here right now, but I'm not going to say anything at the moment. But we'll have conversation about that in the near future, because I need to. I'm here right now, so let me learn. Let me learn. I can't talk about things that I don't understand, but I need to learn. I need to understand. I need to learn, and I need to ask questions. I need to get informations, and then perhaps we can talk about that in the near future. But I love you guys for always standing with Swahili Nation through thick and thin. We appreciate you guys. Been through a lot, but we appreciate you guys for those who have been sticking with us. Those people here on TikTok, if you haven't followed us on YouTube, we are using Swahili Nation. Go there and check us out. You'll love the content we have there. Here on TikTok, we just share actually a little summary, but the longer videos we share on YouTube. But also YouTube, guys, we have a backup channel called One Africa. Please go and subscribe there. One Africa channel. Please go and subscribe there. It's gonna be really amazing. Yeah, appreciate. Yeah, please go and subscribe. It's gonna be really amazing. And keep standing with us, man. There's a lot of vlogs will be coming here in Ethiopia for this couple of days, and I'm just excited to share that journey with you guys. So appreciate. I love you, Africa. I love Ethiopia. Thank you once again for having me in here. I couldn't be more grateful for everything, and I cannot wait. I just want to have fun. I just want to enjoy with my people, and I just want to connect. And I'm grateful because I met already a couple people that they remembered me, and I mean, especially here in the hotel. So it's just a privilege to have that. All right, guys, appreciate people from X. Thank you, guys. Now you can join Patreon. The link is in the bio, actually. And let me see if there's other comments here, especially before I go on X, because we have like 53 people watching from X. People, X people. Okay, I actually know you guys. Who are you? I know you. I know you. You know, there are people who they always just follow from afar, and they don't want to talk. They don't want to say anything. Watching from South Central Ethiopia, what up town? Wow, that is from Instagram. Instagram by the name of Mika Chavala. Let's see. GP, I see you there. All right. All right. All right, guys. So we appreciate guys. Continue to help us. Continue to subscribe in our channel. It will be amazing to reach 385,000. Right now it's 383. So help us out to get to those like a little bit less than 2,000 subscribers. Help us to get there. Yeah. All in all, there's a lot of content that we have uploaded. Please go and enjoy. Go and support. That's all it takes. And I appreciate you guys for standing with us always. All right. I love you guys. So TikTok, let me start saying bye from TikTok. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna come here a lot of times, so just chill out. And who are you? I'll see you another time. All right. All right. Bye bye, guys. Love you so much. Okay. I'm all done with TikTok there. Oh, no. I did not want to do this. There's a video we released of Malema the other day. You guys go and check that out. It's really nice, good video. It's worth listening to. And there's so many other content are coming right now. We have a lot of new content. Have the Y podcast. Please, guys, enjoy that. Keep watching that. Also, we have a Bunge la Gitaa. Bunge la Gitaa, it's a Swahili actually program, which means Bunge la Gitaa basically means street parliament. And the idea is that I've taken a chance to go outside and, parliament, like we send our leaders, like the MPs, to go to represent us there, right? But most of them, they just do their thing. Sometimes they don't even care what is going on here. They get their money and all the stuff. That's it. But Bunge la Gitaa, it means street parliament, that I'm going on the street to talk to the people, the streets, just ask them about their lives, what's going on, to ask about all the stuff. So, for example, here you can see this one, this Bunge la Gitaa. This was the first episode 4 days ago. I went to talk to Boda like motorbike riders. And there's actually other episode that I already have like 4 episodes. This one is coming up, but it's available right now for members only. So if you're a member on YouTube channel, you actually get the access to get the content earlier than anybody else. And then we have this one as well for members only. But also we have 2 more episodes that are coming up. All right. And I was telling you guys about One Africa channel. If you go to the main page of this channel, if you go to home of Swahili Nation, and then you go all the way down here, you'll find One Africa here. These are channel associated. All of these are my channels actually. Yeah. But this One Africa, go and subscribe, and yeah, and it's gonna be amazing. All right. Okay. Yeah. So what was I saying? I was saying about the new content. So Bunge la Gitaa, I'm actually stepping out of my comfort zone, because in my country I've never went outside to talk to people and in Swahili. But right now we started to release those content, because in Tanzania actually this is the year of election, and also next year is the year of election as well, 2024, 2025. So this is the show that we started prior to the election. to ask people what kind of leadership they want, the quality of the leaders that they want to lead them, and also how is the current life going on? What are the challenges they're going through, you know? And these are just ordinary folk, ordinary Tanzanians. We go around the street, ask them, and get their opinion. We already went to the one of the markets, very famous market in Tanzania. We went to these border borders. People were riding motorbikes. We also went to university to talk to students. It's very. I'm really excited for you guys to see these students. Okay. Let me just spoil a little bit for you. Okay, I'm gonna spoil for you this. I'm gonna show you a little bit of okay, let me show you a trailer of these two different videos, and then I'll share with you. I'm gonna tell you guys something. All right, I'm gonna spoil a little bit. This is what is coming up. All right, okay. Let me show first this one. Okay, look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this.
Unaitwa nani? Wewe unaitwa nani jamani? I say.
Mimi hapa nitaolewa sawa. Naweza kupata mwanaume mwenye pesa lakini hawa ndugu zangu.
Hii wewe umenikimbia. Hapo wewe umevaa kabisa t-shirt ya Tanzania afu unanikimbia nyumbani. Wewe mzalendo kabisa, niongee na wewe. Sasa Tanzania si ndio hii sasa? Okay, Meru unasalimianaje?
Nare Mboni.
Oh, Nare Mboni. It sounds very cute, man. Unaitwa nani dada? Unaitwa nani? Maria amekataa ndugu zangu. Sikujua. Nashukuru sana kwa kuwa sasa nimejua.
Hatutaki katiba, tunataka maendeleo.
Maendeleo ambayo tutaleta na katiba. Naitwa Mika. Kwa majina unaitwa nani? Unaitwa nani dada? Unaitwa nani? Jamani, unaitwa nani? Zuria. Zuria unasoma nini?
French.
Unanikimbia. Yaani ninyi nilikuwa nawatafuta ninyi. Yaani mimi nimekuja kwa ajili yenu ninyi. Jamani, mnaitwa nani? Jamani, hii ndio future ya Tanzania.
You see, guys, okay, that's one of them. Let me show you another episode. I told you guys, this is very, I wish I could translate them to English, but I want you guys to also like really get the vibes of the local languages, and perhaps, you know, some of you will decide to learn Swahili as well. Look at this. This is another one.
Wasipate boom.
Nikimkumbuka late Dr. John Pombe Joseph Magufuli aliwahi kusema wewe unaenda labda kuchukua vitu mahali, mwisho wa siku ule uchumi unakuwa unajenga kwa kukopesha, kwamba katika generation zinazokuja mwisho wa siku yale mambo yatakuja kwa tena
mzigo. Naomba nimuulize dada maswali pia. Dada, unaitwa nani? Jamani, ninyi ndio future ya hii nchi jamani, hamtaki kuzungumza. Unaitwa nani? Your opinion. Dada, unaitwa nani? Pendeza sana. Unataka kuongea? Twende tu mbele. Naona umenigeuzia hadi mgongo kabisa. Naona unataka kuzungumza. I say, kaka umenipiga jicho. Hii ndio Tanzania unaijenga.
All right, guys, what you see there, these two episodes I've shown you, this is actually the university students. It's coming up in a couple of weeks to come. And a lot of ladies, they don't want to talk. I'm just asking them, how is the life right now? What kind of leadership you want? But people are scared to talk about those things. And you have seen it. They're running away from me. Literally running, because nothing like that happened in Tanzania. Nothing. Bunge la Kitaa, what we're doing is the new thing. You understand, guys? It's the new thing. In Tanzania, people, they don't talk about this politics in public. Media don't talk about it. It's a new thing. Media don't talk about it. You talk about it, you want to get into trouble, then you talk about it. And we are talking about it. Do we want trouble? We don't want trouble. But we want to remind people that it's no sin. It's not illegal to talk about your country, to talk about what kind of leaders do you want for your country. Talk about your life right now, the situation, and what do you think it should be changed. It's not illegal. It's your right. You're the one who's voting for them. You should express your thoughts. What kind of leaders do you want for your country? As simple as that. So we took that initiative and we're doing it. You know, as long as God gives us this life, we're going to keep on doing it. And we're going to go everywhere. We're going to go even to the government offices to ask those workers, okay, how is the life right now? What kind of leadership do you want? If they kick us away, it's okay. Kick us away. But we're going to go and ask them, all of them. I want even to go to the parliament, talk to the leaders there. You know what I'm saying? I want to go there, talk to them. You know, say, yeah, I want to do that. So because I'm not the enemy, you know, we just want to get things right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very excited for Bunge la Gitaa. I know most of you don't speak Swahili, so perhaps you are not interested in watching, but I want to encourage you guys to go and to check them out. I know you want to have a caption in English and all this stuff, but I'm not gonna put caption in English. Yes, you might not understand fully, but you might connect. So I want to challenge you guys. For those who do not speak Swahili, I want to challenge you. Go and watch these videos. Just watch them. Just listen, and then try to think, what do you understand? Try to comment. I'm sharing the first episode that we already released is right there. Try to listen to them and then comment in the comment section, what did you understand? So we're speaking fully Swahili. We're not speaking English. I want you guys to trust your instincts. Listen to them and then let me know in the comment section, what are we talking about? This will help you to actually even learn the language, understanding the language, the local language, African language. It's very important. Right, so I think it's the time for us to start doing that because we're a Swahili nation, so we gotta promote that as well. We're promoting the language. Okay. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. I appreciate you guys for being here. I see a lot of numbers increasing, you know, as time goes by. But guys, I love you, and I gotta sign up. I gotta sleep for tomorrow. Let me see the schedule of tomorrow because we have a. The schedule already came out, and we are starting from 9 a.m. Starting from 9 a.m. Oh my goodness, all the way to 5:30. Yeah, 9 a.m. to 5:30 in the evening. So it's gonna be a long day. But I need to wake up earlier than that because I need to go to gym and then to get to the thing. So all right, guys, I love you. Thank you so much. Check it out. Support the videos we uploaded on YouTube, Swahili Nation. I've already done. Go and support. We really need your support. That's the truth, all right? Without you guys, who are we talking to, right? So we need your support. And and the thing is this, guys, we need your support, yes. But if you choose not to support, that's okay too. That's fine. I know one day you come back again and support because we are here to stay. So you can choose either to support right now while we're like only 300,000 subscribers, or choose to come when we're 1 million subscribers and support us. But we are moving forward. No matter how long it takes, we're moving forward. That's the only thing I want. Even if in a month we get one more subscriber, it's okay for me because it's an improvement. I did not get like -1 subscribers. No, it's +1 subscriber. That is the improvement. It doesn't matter how small or how big it is. If I get one, there was a time I was getting 1,000 subscribers a day. That was a progress. And there's a time that I get 10 subscribers a month. That's a progress. And I praise God and I thank God for it all. So you can choose either to build with us from the scratch or come back later while everything is stable and continue to build with us. Whatever you choose, it's all fine, but we're going to be here moving forward with or without. All right. I appreciate, guys. I love you. I love Ethiopia. It's good to be here. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right. I love you. Ciao, guys. Bye-bye. Good night, everybody. Love you, Africa. Bye-bye.